Hello everyone, this is Asphalt 1918, and today we'll be testing the Donkervoort D8 Gt0 individual series, aka the Donkey, in multiplayer in Asphalt Legends Unite, at stock, at a rank of 1524. But anyway, let's look at the stats before we get into the races. So yes, top speed for a rank of 1524 is actually pretty good. Acceleration is 76, doesn't seem great, but for a rank of 1524, that's pretty good. I think that's similar to the DSE 10s, which is 400 rank higher. The handling, it's alright, and the nitros also mid, but not terrible. But anyway, let's see how this car performs in multiplayer. And by the way, this is team race right now. And it is slipstream, which may not be the best for this car since it isn't especially fast. Or I guess for this rank of 1500, 177 is pretty fast. And 187 with nitro actually. And as you can see, we start off quick. Very strong acceleration. Even though the stat is 77, this car tops around this rank. 77 is actually pretty good acceleration. As you can see, we are staying quite far ahead. So I'm gonna say right away that this car was worth getting in the car hunt, at least to 1 star for season series, because it is very effective. Like, I've used this a couple times before recording this video, and I pretty much got all W's. Never lost a single race. Oh, seeing I have a poor connection, hopefully the game's not... Okay, good. The game did not crash. Yeah, I have experienced crashes when that poor connection thing pops up sometimes. Like, usually, once in a while, the game will just randomly crash. And it's not like I have it at very high graphics or anything. I have the settings at high graphics, which is still 2 graphics points below the maximum graphics, so shouldn't be experiencing too much lag. Or at least the game won't crash, hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyway, we're just way ahead of everyone else, and our team is winning. So we have 40 points, and our team won, and we got first place. Anyway, here we are on the second race. I did change the color from pink to orange, because the interesting thing about this car, the default color is actually pink, which I don't see on many cars. But I'd say this car is very good, especially the only car that could beat this thing would probably be like a low-ranked Porsche 911 Coupe Aston Martin DB11 or something crazy fast like that. But all the other D-class cars that are usually around here, they don't stand a chance against this car. Because this car just has pretty much as good acceleration, if not better. Pretty good handling, probably better than average around this rank. The only car that may be better is the DSE 10s. And this car, also, one thing I noticed, you may have saw it right there. In shockwave, whenever you go in the shockwave in this car, it just stops turning. Like you see right now, I'm able to turn a lot. With perfect nitro and all that. But with shockwave, it does not turn. It is one of those shockwave boats that just complete, I can't turn my vehicle. But you do not want to be going in shockwave for too long in this car. It just doesn't cooperate. So we have got first, beating a 370Z Nismo and some other D-class cars. Oops, yellow in this race. Oh, and in this race, there is a Jaguar F-Type SVR, which is pretty fast around this rank. Probably goes 200-ish, or maybe a bit above that. So That should be interesting. But this is Caribbean, so shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's the car right there I was talking about in first place. And then hopefully we'll still be able to beat it, since this is not a top speed oriented track by any means. Not the most twisty, but definitely not top speed oriented. But yeah, definitely does not turn in shockwave, as I've said. So I definitely say, so as you can see, it's not like this car completely blows everything away here. I'd say it's better because it's faster, it has better acceleration than all these D-Class cars. It's not like it can't beat them. Like, for example, if you get unlucky and get paired against a DSE tents at a rank of 1976, like, clearly that's gonna beat you. That's because it's a lot more agile. This car is faster, but I'd say this car only is capable of easily defeating cars around its rank. Cars 2 months above it can't really beat those easily. But anyway, first place. So I've changed the color to blue. But it's actually quite for this car, I think my favorite colors are blue, red, and pink. With red being the best and pink being the third best. So I think blue also looks quite nice. And white also doesn't look terrible on this car either, since it is different from the carbon fiber on this car. And that is an exotic ride, which is a lot faster than this car. That's one of the cars that can definitely beat this car. Can definitely beat this on top speed oriented track, since it is just 20 plus miles per hour faster. But this is Osaka, so should no need to worry too much. And I would say that this car isn't really that agile. The DSE tents and even the Nissan 370Z Nismo, they're more agile. Because the handling stat for this car is only 45. It's not great. But the acceleration makes up for it. So as you can see, very fun car to drive. Not really touch drive friendly, but still definitely fun to drive. And we've barely held this guy off, even on a twisty track. Just because this car's handling is more on the mid side. But anyway, we've still got first place. Barely beating the 370Z. I mean, Exotic Rise W70. And everyone else, since they're D-Class cars, they're just not as OP around this rink as the W70 is, for example. Frozen Route with a bunch of Lancers and a Camaro LT actually below our rank. Interesting. Did not expect this. But anyway, it's really just, it's based on luck. Like, if you get paired against people below, you will absolutely destroy them. Because, like, anything below, like a Lancer or Nissan or BMW Z4, they're just not good. Like, they only go at 175 miles an hour. They have worse drifting on this car, similar nitro efficiency, I guess, and worse acceleration. Like, the cars around this rank just aren't very good. Like, even the Nissan 370 is above the rank of this car, but you'll probably get matched with it and the DSE tents fairly often. The only thing that can beat this car, for example, on Frozen Route, the Exotic Rise we faced in the last race would absolutely kill us on this track, since it's very much top speed oriented. If you got a twisty track, you may struggle against the DSE tents, but cars actually exotic rides, you will beat them for sure. So it's really, I'd say it's just decent for all tracks around this rink. Definitely a good thing Definitely use this car if you got that stock. It is not useless. I'd say it's pretty much the opposite. Really a very good C-Class car. Not crazy OP, but very good. And we did actually beat a 911 GTS Coupe, which is a lot faster. But I'd say this car is just a lot more reliable than those low-ranked B-Class cars, for example. Like the 911 GTS Coupe, Aston Martin DB11, all kind of stuff like that. But anyway, we got a first place in this race. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe for more Asphalt content. Goodbye.